Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone Ladder Climb. My name is Ikkaris, this is Ikkaris Gaming, and today is episode 18 of our series where we are taking a look, reviewing my Hearthstone gameplay as I try to make it all the way to Legend. We're taking a little bit of a detour again today. I'm going to have a little bit of fun with these next couple videos. We're taking Quest Hunter out for a spin. Now this is a little bit late. None of these cards are from the Boomsday expansion. They're all pretty much from the Witchwood, but we're not gonna let that stop us. It's still pretty fun to play. Again, this is, since it's kind of a tooling around deck, we're not in ranked mode, we're in the casual mode. But here we are, let's give it a whirl. So opening hand, got rid of the Tol'vir Warden rather. Very strong card, if you need to get a little bit extra juice to pull your one drops out. We do have the Stonetusk Boar for turn 2, so we kind of wanted to just get, try to get something else, maybe have a little more defensive options. We end up getting Unleash the Hounds and Flanking Strike. Not ideal, because with this deck, you want to get your 7 1-cost minions out as soon as possible, obviously to complete the quest. The ideal kind of wombo combo, this deck does run Keleseth, and again I'll put the deck list in the video description. The wombo combo is if you can get it to turn 7 with Karnassa, which is obviously the reward for the quest, and Keleseth. You play Karnassa, you play Keleseth, and all of your 15 raptors that go in are now buffed to 4/3 instead of 3/2. So we play the Stitch Tracker. Go with the Ravencaller, because right now we don't have any 1-cost minions in our hand. We can play the Ravencaller and play a 1-cost minion on the next turn, play another one the turn after that. Tol'vir Warden, wouldn't help us for another 2 turns. So that's the logic behind that there. Play the Ravencaller. We get the Young Priestess and the Angry Peasant. I don't quite know the name of that card. Doesn't really see a whole lot of play. Obviously, we walk kind of into the trap that our opponent sets, but not the end of the world. He only gets a 2/1 minion out of it. Goes ahead and kills our Young Priestess, but again, we're not concerned with our 1-cost minions. At least, not right now. It's just about making sure that our opponent can't kill us, right away. Like if this were Tempo Mage, you might be a little afraid, but it's not. And even then, we do still have kind of some tools in our hand. We have the Wing Blast, we have, Unleash the Hounds. We have a few tools to be able to deal with it on the off chance that it were Tempo Mage. Obviously, in this case, it's not, so we're in good shape. Going into turn 6 here, we're thinking Elven Archer. Now, one of the best combos that this deck can pull off is if you can get the Toxmonger with Elven Archer combo. That's basically your single target removal. If your opponent, if you're running the deck I got, or rather the inspiration for running this deck was a video I saw by Disguised Toast. Again, one of my favorite Hearthstone streamers. He was up against an Even Warlock, got the Toxmonger, Elven Archer, double combo. His opponent dropped 2 Mountain Giants on him, which Even Warlock can do fairly easily. But with the Toxmonger, double Elven Archer, just instantly removed, because you get the poisonous, the Elven Archer deals the poison, and then you still are left with a poisonous minion on the board. So it's a pretty powerful combo if you can pull it off. So at this point, we're just kind of hoping that we get our 1-drops out. And of course, Cinderstorm comes out, so it's starting to look like this is kind of like a Spell Mage. Nothing we're too scared of. He goes and freezes our wolf with the Glacial Shard. So looking here, we're probably gonna have to go. We would play Unleash the Hounds to be able to play one of the doggos into the Leyline Manipulator. Use the Wing Blast to finish him off. And looking here, Ravencaller is probably our best bet out of those 3, because again, it adds 2 1-cost minions to our hand. We can go ahead and complete the quest, because you can see we're at 5 out of 7 with the 2 1-cost minions that Ravencaller gives us. We can go ahead and play it, complete the quest this turn, play Karnassa next turn. Obviously, he goes and plays Elise there. But again, at this part of the game, we're not concerned pretty much at all of what our opponent's doing. And so again, you know, we get the Wretched Tiller is the name of that card, the Angry Peasant. And so now we've got Queen Karnassa in hand, and we're going to be playing next turn. We've got enough damage on the board to kill the Elise, obviously the 2/1/1. And so that's kind of our game plan. Obviously, we're going to get hero powered to take that out, but again, we're not too concerned. Our opponent doesn't have doesn't really have much in the way of anything that can threaten us. At least not right now. He goes ahead and pops in Guro pack. I think because he realizes that we have Karnassa coming, and he's going to have to deal with that. Although this is kind of a strange play by our opponent to freeze our 2/1 instead of Queen Karnassa. Could very well be that he has like a Vaporize is a secret that's been played. You know, not sure. Counterspell it is. And you can see, so that denies us the ability to try to pull out one of the raptors right away and get this train rolling. But again, that's not the end of the world. It's fine. And so now our deck is loaded with these raptors, which is great. And another thing that this deck does have, and it's a wonderful combo if you can get it, if you can get your raptors on the board, it runs the Tundra Rhino, which gives them charge. It also runs Houndmaster Shaw, which gives them rush. So you've got a few tools to be able to get your little raptors to go right away. And we decided to go here with Deathstalker Rexxar because we've got 2 5/2 minions on the board. Go ahead and delete both Elises. Might as well start erasing threats for free. And we don't want to overextend too much with the raptors for reasons like this, where, you know, Frozen Clone, or, you know, our opponent could also be running Blizzard, which would just erase all of our raptors. Could also be running Flame Strike, which again would erase them all. And luckily for us, that was huge that our opponent played the Frozen Clone, which put Karnassa's Brood into hand and then forced him to mill Frostlich Jaina, which is probably the only option that our opponent really had to stay in this game. At this point, it's pretty much over, and you can see he goes ahead and concedes. So it's a pretty fun deck just to be able to, you know, with the tools that you have, with the Tol'vir Warden and Ravencaller, to be able to get all your little 1/1s out so fast. And then with Houndmaster Shaw giving them rush, it's got a lot of flexibility and it's a lot of fun to play against, especially if you can line up the dream combo of the Toxmonger along with the Tundra Rhino. You have basically infinite raptors with poisonous that can just go and kill anything that's out there on the board. So one other thing I wanted to mention to everybody is, you know, if you like the content, or if you want to interact, please, you know, feel free to leave some comments. I'm always happy to talk and chat and see what your guys' thoughts are. So if you have any feedback, get on the comment section and let me know. All right, bye.